In 1968, four lads from Birmingham decided to start a band. A year later, they would go on to change the name of that band to Black Sabbath and create an entire new genre of music called heavy metal. They would inspire countless other musicians around the world to establish a global community and culture. Frontman Ozzy Osborne would go on to have his own solo career, skyrocketing himself to the apex of pop culture. The Prince of Darkness shone a limelight on heavy metal around the world, with his wild performances, even wilder antics, and even his own reality TV show. Today, just a 10-minute walk from where the band grew up, 43,000 lucky fans get together here at Villa Park to celebrate the band that started it all. Joined by their friends in artists such as Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Tool, Anthrax, Slayer, Mastodon, Pantera, Gojira, and so many more. Today is truly a once-in-a-lifetime moment to celebrate not just Ozzy, not just Black Sabbath, but the entire global community that they inspired. So today, as we celebrate the last 57 years of heavy metal, come with us all the way back to the beginning. Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and those of you who identify as both or neither. Today is possibly the biggest event that we have ever been to, the Back to the Beginning event. Ozzy Osborne and Black Sabbath's last hurrah in their hometown of Birmingham, 10 minutes from where they all grew up. It's going to be an absolutely chock-full day of some of the biggest names in rock and heavy metal. Already confirmed alongside Black Sabbath, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Tool, Alice in Chains, the list goes on. You all know this, it was in the intro. No matter how many times we say it, it still hasn't sunk in that that's what is going to happen today. So we're currently in Liverpool, we've got a 2-hour train journey ahead of us. We've stocked up on the hash browns, the Mackey's breakfast, and yeah, it's very early, so I'm probably going to have a sleep on the train, and we'll see you in Birmingham. Well, we've made it to Birmingham, and it's starting to feel a little bit real.
It's freaking me out.
So we've come a little bit early, which we think is the right thing to do because it's going to get very busy later in the day. So what we're going to do is do some of the touristy sites first and then head down, because the fan park opens at 11 but the music doesn't start till 1. So this is the Crown Pub, and this is where Black Sabbath basically started. There is supposed to be a plaque, we're going to go and find it in a sec, but this is pretty much the birthplace of heavy metal. Unfortunately it's closed, so we can't go in it anymore. Which in my opinion is an absolute travesty. Like, it should have been saved, you know, just in some way preserved, or maybe even turned into a museum or something. But this is officially the birthplace of heavy metal, and this is starting to feel like a pilgrimage now. It is starting to set in just what today actually is. There's loads of stuff going on around Birmingham because of this event, and they've got like a kind of open museum thing, and each thing has got a different album on it, a bit of information about the album, a couple of stories and stuff. Really interesting, and you know, obviously it's all free because it's just open. You can just come and look at it all and stuff, and there's supposed to be quite a lot of it around Birmingham. They seem to have really embraced it all. There's like a map there of all the different attractions and stuff. The city seems to have really embraced it all. We've just been to the Black Sabbath bridge, and we were going to get a picture sat on the bench. All the artists that are playing this event seem to have been getting pictures on that bench this week. Like James Hetfield was sat there the other day, Lizzie Hale, Pantera, I think a few of the others as well. So we wanted to get a picture sat on that bench with the 4 guys, and it's all signed and everything. But there's a big queue, so we're on limited time. Be right back. Look, there's Villa Park, that's where it's happening. It's starting to feel real now. Tish, these tickets are legitimate, aren't they?
I hope so. I'm terrified. I'll be excited once the tickets are scanned.
Now that we're in, does it feel a bit more real?
It's very real, and it's weird.
I think it's just hit me now as I've been filming this, like where we actually are, what's about to happen. I honestly, I'll tell you now, I couldn't care if Ozzy can't sing a note for this entire show. The fact that it's happening at all, and you know, he gets to be surrounded by his friends, and the rest of the band are back together. That's the most important thing, that's the main thing.
No, got a poignant moment.
Go on.
So, how old were we when we met?
12, 13?
12 in choir.
That's 20 years ago.
And literally our first trip out was like queuing for like Green Day albums, and then we started talking about classic rock music. Pretty sure we talked about Ozzy. Then we saw Sabbath together in 2012 and thought that'd be the greatest moment.
Download,
and
yeah.
now we are here.
We thought
over half a lifetime later.
When we saw Download, Black Sabbath at Download in 2012, we thought that was it. We thought that was the absolute pinnacle of what was, you know, possible for gigs. We were like, oh my god, that's Black Sabbath. And I think after that gig, we had to take a moment, didn't we, and just realise, oh my god, that was Black Sabbath we saw. And then we saw them again a few years later, and now we're here for the very final show, and it's just...
It's not only...
Cheers. It's a good job I'm wearing my sunglasses, because once again, you won't see me cry. I mean, you will see me cry later on, but...
Guarantee you'll see me cry.
We've just found our seats, and my god, what an incredible view this is.
I have no words.
Like, £280.
If you'd have told us when we were 13, you'd be at an event being streamed worldwide with only 43,000 people in attendance, I'd have laughed my head off.
It's not very often I'm speechless. Probably you want me to shut the fuck up most of the time, but to an amazing day of music.
I said fucking Birmingham! Let's fucking hear you! I'm fucking Big Dave! I've been working with the Osborne since 1996. I started as a fucking limo guy, then I was a nanny, and then I was the assistant tour manager, then I did security, then I did the VIP program, taking care of all of you motherfuckers! We just wanted to thank you from the Sabbath crew and the Ozzy crew for giving us the job for all these years, so give yourselves a round of applause! Woo! Just know that every motherfucker in the world wants to be here right now, but it's only you guys today!
Yeah! Fuck you, everybody else!
We wanted to do this concert for you guys. Ozzy said, he's not gonna do it. Ozzy said, I need one last chance to say hello and say goodbye to my family in Birmingham. So can we start an Ozzy chant right now? Ozzy! 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 And we are ready to go back to the motherfucking beginning. Ozzy, Tony, Bill, and Diesel say thank you guys for coming here.
Are you crying already?
It's not even song.
It's the first song, Tish.
It's not even live.
No fucking way Danny Carey just came out for that from off then. Oh, what even is today?
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah!
We made it! We're the luckiest motherfuckers in the world! Hey, let's give it up for Mastodon. That was fucking epic! Love you, Mastodon. Well, welcome back to the beginning. The final show ever for Ozzy Osbourne and the final show for Birmingham's own Black Sabbath. I'm not gonna lie to you. When this concert was announced, I knew it was gonna be the greatest night of music ever. I fucking freaked out. I called everyone I knew. I called Kirk, I called Phil, I called Ian. I was just like, dude, please, I gotta get here and I gotta bring my kids. Can anyone help me? Because I'm more than just a fan, man. I'm obsessed with Sabbath and the bands that are here tonight. Metal is in all of our DNA. Every character that I've ever played has been inspired by this music and built by this music. It's in everything that I am. So when the Osbournes called me and asked me to host, I was fucking scared as hell. I've never done this in my life. I belong out there in the audience with you, but if this is how I get an exclusive ticket to be the luckiest of 40,000 people in the world, I said, Ozzy, pardon my British, but let's fucking go! Today we celebrate heavy metal, a movement invented by Black Sabbath. That makes today a celebration of all of you, of Birmingham, because this is the city that gave birth to them. We also want to welcome all the metalheads from all over the world because they're joining this live stream. So say what the fuck is up, everybody. Together we are going to make this the most epic day in the history of heavy metal. So let's tear this motherfucker down!
Are you a bit excited today that you've seen Jason Momoa?
Obsessed with Jason Momoa.
You know, out of all the festivals and stuff I've gone to, would you believe me if I said to you, this is the first time that I've ever seen Anthrax? First time. I've seen the Big Four, but we got there late, so we missed Anthrax. So this is another one off the bucket list. Do you know what's crazy? We're only about an hour into this and there's already been 3 bands on with changeovers as well, and it's like the bands care that much about being here. They just want to be here, that they're willing to just turn up and play like 10 or 15 minutes. That's how much it means to everyone. I'm starting to spill my drinks, so the only real solution.
Oh no.
I thought I was doing the right thing by buying drinks early.
You were not doing the right thing.
And I'm just spilling them everywhere, so I'm doing this for health and safety reasons. I'm doing it for health and safety reasons. I'm going to say something, and I don't really know how to describe it other than Lizzie Hale is dark mode Hannah Waddingham. Make of that what you will, that's all I can describe it as. It is genuinely crazy that like some of these artists would charge a lot of money to go and see them on tour and would be very in demand for some things, and yet all of these artists are just happy to be here and to turn up and play 15 minutes, play 2 of their own songs and a Sabbath song or an Ozzy song. And if that doesn't speak to how big this event is, that some of the biggest artists in the world in this scene are prepared to do that.
Ozzy Osborne, Tony Iommi, Geezer Butler, and Billboard for creating fucking heavy metal and bringing us all together. Look at this. Take a minute and look around at everyone around you, my brothers and sisters. This is a beautiful fucking day. So beautiful right here in Birmingham, England. We've all gathered here to celebrate one man, Black Sabbath. Let me hear it. Sabbath, Sabbath.
Sabbath, 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 Sabbath.
So right now, we are going to play a Black Sabbath song for you motherfuckers. The world is a crazy place. The world is a chaotic place. The world is a divisive place. But it was in 1971 when Geezer Butler wrote the lyrics for this song. This song, my friends, is a warning. And it is a command to love yourself and love your brothers and sisters. This song is called Children of the Grave.
Now, I know what it looks like. Fish has given me permission that any new drink needs to be drunk to a certain level before it gets brought back out. So if I end up in an absolute state, we know who to blame.
I didn't say the whole pint, I said
That's enough.
Growing up, heavy metal was a safe haven for others like me, just like you. It was a coping mechanism for the rebels, the renegades, the disenfranchised, all of us, the defiant ones. This music inspired us to challenge the system.
This dude was in the Minecraft movie.
It connected us and allowed us to find our own kind of peace in a world of chaos. I look out here today and I see that this is still our safe haven and we are still here.
I mean, it's Aspen, man.
I want to introduce and welcome Lizzie Hale, Nuno Betancourt from Extreme, David Ellison from Megadeth, drummer from Ozzy for 15 years, Mike Borden from Faith No More, and longtime Ozzy keyboardist Adam Wakeman, and Mr. Jake E. Lee.
My name is Jake E. Lee.
Where's Jakey Lee?
I'm genuinely annoyed that the pro-Israel, pro-Zionist fuck-nugget David Draymond is singing Shot in the Dark. What a fucking travesty. And I'm glad that so many people booed. Right, he's gone now, we can start having fun again.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Young Blood!
Are you fucking joking?
Oh my god!
I told you.
We'd all collectively like to dedicate this next song to the Ogo Child.
Yes!
Oh, I hate it.
The fucking waterworks are starting now. I'm dedicating it to the Ogo Josser as well.
It took so long to realize, and I can still hear her last goodbye. And all my days are filled with tears. Wish I could go back and change these years. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes.
in the space of a few minutes, we went from booing David Draymond to Youngblood coming out, smashing through changes and dedicating it to Diogo Jota, who, if you don't know, is a Liverpool player who passed away a few days ago after a tragic car accident. And it's not been a great few days, if I'm honest. I was fully weeping. I'm still struggling now a little bit. I think we kind of knew that Youngblood was going to be a bit of a surprise because of stuff that we put on Instagram, but I had absolutely no idea that was going to happen. And it's just, what a day. Like a child, innit? It seemed like a good time for a bit of a break there and some fresh air, so we went to a cob place, or insert whatever your local dialect calls it. I would call that a chip butty, or the actual bread is a balm. It's £6 for some curly fries on a bit of bread.
Starting out, chef suggested I buy a pompadour hat. I thought he said, bite the head off a bat. So I did, and the rest? Oh, it's just history. Now let's go crazy!
Oh my God! Ozzy Osborne bit Kitty's head off! You bastard!
Beheading kings and the French Revolution. This one is called Mea Culpa.
According to the schedule, and according to the fact that I can see 3 drum kits on stage, we're about to witness a drum battle between Chad Smith from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Travis Barker from Everything, and Danny Carey from Tool. Now, that competition is already decided by the fact that Danny Carey is in it.
Right? Now, are we supposed to be saying farewell to you? Well, I don't think that's going to happen. How about we just say good luck, God bless you, and we will see you somewhere down the road. Anyway, I love you, always have. But we're going to miss you up on stage. But you know what? I won't be surprised if you'll show up somewhere else, and I'll be there. Love you.
Kieran, you might have competition. Oh no!
Oh! What a fucking day! I was talking to Chad Smith back there, and he's like, this is the heavy metal boot camp, and he's fucking dead on. We're about to witness a once-in-a-lifetime event. And welcome to the stage, 3 of the greatest drummers of all time. Travis Barker of Blink-182. Chad Smith of the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Danny Carey of Tool.
genuine once-in-a-lifetime moment, that.
Shit! That was incredible! Are you guys ready for more? Please welcome Smashing Pumpkins, Billy Corgan, and a founding member of the great Judas Priest, Birmingham Zone. Take it down!
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Mr. Sammy Hagar.
Hey, Billy, what's up? All right now. Whoa, you people been having a good time so far. I guess it's time to take it to another level of fun. Are we having any fun yet in Birmingham? You know has something he wants to tell you people, something very special. Have a few words.
Thank you, Sammy. Hey man, just a quick word. I know we're at Aston Villa today, an incredible soccer club right here. And I'm from Portugal. I was born in Portugal. We lost a Portuguese brother of ours a couple of days ago, Diogo Jota. And I just wanted to say to his family, o nosso irmão que veio de Portugal, estamos com você e sua família. Obrigado.
Please welcome Andrew Watt, and from the Rolling Stones, Ronnie Wood.
Well, that was unexpected. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Peppers, Aerosmith, Rage Against the Machine, the Rolling Stones, and the Red Hot Chili Peppers all playing on the same stage together at once. What the actual fuck is going on? Do not tell me that member of Led Zeppelin is going to come out as well. Well, that was certainly something. I think it's just set in that this might be the biggest and best rock show of all time. If everything that has happened so far today hadn't already proved that this was worth the ticket price. Come on, like, can you put a price on that? Yes, you can, and it was £280.
That was insane. Genuinely insane. I struggle to find the words to describe what it, like, seeing a member of Aerosmith, the Rolling Stones, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, Rage Against the Machine, and more. There was that many people on stage I couldn't keep track with who was coming and going for different songs, but then for them all to get together and cover Led Zeppelin, which I genuinely thought, like, one of Led Zeppelin was about to walk out as well, because just at this point anything's possible. I intended to not really record that much and just kind of give the highlights, but literally anything can happen at any moment. And so if you'd like to see all the bits that didn't make it into the actual video, all these extra little bits, you know, will be put together, and they'll be on our Patreon, because otherwise the YouTube video would be like 5 hours long of everything that we're getting today. Your support over there means the absolute world. It goes back into supporting the things that we do on the channel. It pays for coming to events like this. So thank you everybody over there who supports us already. If you would like to come over there and support, it would mean the absolute world. No way, are they on as well? Now if you're watching this on the live stream,
This is one of the only few times that Tool have ever allowed themselves to be recorded. So you've got just as much of a unique experience as us here.
How are you finding the day so far?
Excellent, exceeding expectations.
Exceeding expectations? I mean, there was quite high expectations.
Yep, exceeding.
Did you think you were going to see Steven Tyler?
And the Ronnie Wood thing.
And a Rolling Stone, yeah. The fact that we've been here for, what, 6-7 hours already? And it's been such a packed day anyway, that if this was to be the end now, it still would have been worth the ticket price. And we've still got the 4 biggest bands to go. I will apologise, by the way, as well, because I don't know quite how this video is going to turn out, because everything just seems a little bit all over the place, but in a good way. But normally with these videos, we kind of like have a structure, and there's not really been a structure to today, apart from just band, off, back, you know. Like Slayer are on now, and everything's just been really busy, so I apologise if it's not been the same kind of flow that we're used to. But we're having fun, everyone's having fun, and that's all that matters. It's very warm now. I might be able to see from my greasy face, look at that.
go. We've already seen 10 amazing, massive bands today, plus some insane combinations of supergroups and special guests. But we've got 4 even bigger bands to come.
This next one's a big one for me.
The next one is a big one.
Never seen them together.
You've never seen them?
I've seen Slash.
We saw them last week at Wembley Stadium for £2.75. You might go want to go and watch that video. We uploaded it last week.
This next band absolutely changed the game. Changed music, changed my life, and now they're my kids' favorite band too. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lola and Wolf's uncles, Uncle Slash, Uncle Duff, Uncle Axel, Guns N' motherfucking Roses!
What a fucking great crowd. And we want to thank Ozzy, Sharon, Black Sabbath for having us here. And you. Thank you for having us. It's like true relationship.
Axl Rose is getting 1 beat out every single line. whatever Guns N' Roses sound tech is, just have a word, fix Axel's in-ear monitor. I don't know who Axel's tech is, but just have a word with him in between songs and tell him that he's a beat out every time and he's getting progressively more beats out every time he sings. Just the man famous for being late was just constantly early, but apart from that it was amazing. We're about to have another small band called Metallica.
It has been an amazing day, and here is the last band that will perform before Ozzy Osborne and Black Sabbath. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome friends of mine, friends of ours, and friends of Ozzy's, Metallica.
Look at all this love for heavy metal! Metallica is so grateful to be invited here to see all your beautiful faces and celebrate the band Black Sabbath. Because without Sabbath, there would be no Metallica. And thank you, boys, for giving us a purpose in life. Thank you, Black Sabbath.
So let it be written, so let it be done. I'm sanctified and chosen one. So let it be written, so let it be done. To feel the first love barrel sun, I'm creeping there. session, Sunday school session. Can I give a bass alright? Can I give a mountain? Battery is found in me. Bass alright. Bass alright.
Birmingham, Metallica is very grateful to be here and celebrate the life of Black Sabbath. Thank you so much. If you had fun tonight, follow me.
Now it definitely feels like the biggest rock metal show ever. What an incredible day it's been, and we've still got the man himself and the men themselves to go. So many people having fun, so many people just celebrating, so many people, you know, whose life was improved by heavy metal, the culture, the community, myself included, and Tish as well. And pretty much everybody who you see on this channel, and I'm sure if you're watching this, then you as well. 57 years ago, something changed in music, and now, all these years later, you know, all these bands from around the world, it's been an incredible day, and we've still got 2 bands to go.
My name is Tom Morello, and it's been a great honor to be the musical director of today's Back to the Beginning celebration. And to share this day with all of these incredible fans and all of these incredible musicians who love, who have been inspired by, and who have created the music of Ozzy Osborne and Black Sabbath. But there is someone we are missing without whose talents this day might never have been possible. Someone who is a peerless talent and one of the greatest guitarists of all time. Someone who crafted timeless riffs and solos of ingenious beauty and emotional fire. And someone in his brief but legendary career created a catalog of music that has thrilled and inspired generations of musicians and hard rock fans. Birmingham, please give it up for the late, great Randy Rhoads.
I just want to say, no doubt, Randy's spirit is here today with us all. And on behalf of my brother Randy and my entire family, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. His spirit lives on, it shines bright. God bless you all. And never forget my brother Randy. Thank you.
fucked their ass up for a year to get it all over. And a guy called Tom Morello, who organised all the bands, people like that, you know, make understand. And another guy, Andy Kobe. And I don't know what to say, man. I've been laid up for like fucking 6 years. And so you've got no idea how I feel. Man. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's a sad note, Mama, I'm coming home. I see your face so hard tonight. Every day we apart. Thank you. We hope you had a fucking great day today. But you gotta make me a promise. On this last song, you gotta go fucking crazy for me. Are you ready? I can't fucking hear you. Are you ready?
Well, let it be known to all of those people that said it's not worth the money because Ozzy Osborne can't sing anymore. He did a fucking good job. With all the complications he's had with the Parkinson's and everything else and his age and everything, that was an incredible performance. And he's definitely exceeded my expectations. And now we've got Black Sabbath to go. It's suddenly very emotional. It's been an emotional day, but I don't think people have realised how emotional it actually is until right now. And like, now that the lights are down and everything else, it feels like a proper nighttime gig. It feels like a goodbye now. So let's say goodbye to Black fucking Sabbath.
Let me see those fucking hands!
Just like witches have black masses, evil minds and blood destruction, sorcerer of death's construction. Oh yeah!
I just want to say to you on behalf of the guys in Black Sabbath and myself, that your support over the years has made it all possible for us to live a lifestyle. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I love you, we love you. There's a song called Paranoid.
having a chance to now just sit and take stock of what's just happened, what we've seen. Not only Ozzy Osbourne's last ever show, but Black Sabbath's last ever show, and the band that, without them, none of the other bands that we saw today would even exist. To have been there tonight to witness a genuine piece of music history is, I don't think I've quite processed it yet. We were getting a little bit emotional there. Seeing Ozzy get emotional was emotional. And if it sounds like I'm struggling for words to say, it's because I am. Because how do you describe something like that? How do you describe the culmination of the last 57 years of musical history with, you know, not only just some of the biggest bands of all time, but then members of the Rolling Stones, Aerosmith, Rage Against the Machine, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Blink-182, and even up-and-coming artists now like Youngblood was given a spot. Sleep Token 2 was there as well. So it was very much like a celebration of everything that's come before, but also a chance to pass the torch on to the next generation. It's genuinely baffling what the impact that one band, what 4 people could have. But tonight was a perfect celebration of that contribution. And for those people that said, I'm not paying that amount of money, that's way too much, we got every penny's worth tonight and then some. And to see Ozzy actually be able to sing, obviously couldn't move because he was in the chair, but to see him so happy to perform with his best friends again one last time it's not something I'll ever forget. So thank you very much for watching. Hello to all the new subscribers, by the way, because I've just checked. We uploaded a video of Ozzy Osbourne coming on stage, and it's currently on over 100,000 views. And we've had 500 new subscribers, so welcome everybody. If you're new to the channel, this is what we do. We go to gigs, we go to events, and we film vlogs, and hopefully we're entertaining, hopefully we're informing, hopefully we're educational. You will next see us at a festival called 2000 Trees, which is a lot smaller than tonight's event, but it is also one of our favourite festivals. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of this community. And we will see you in the next one. Toodles.